All right, guys, so it's the weekend. I just finished a little collab video with MS Blue. Their jewelry is stunning. It truly is. Look at this. Stunning. A heart-shaped engagement ring to myself. And they were like really cool. Like they literally made this because they didn't have the size I wanted for the fingers that I wanted. So shout out to them for sure. And if you go check out the video, you guys can save 10% off. So go check that out. So furthermore, I've been pondering on what I talked about last time. Like, how am I helping you guys? Like, what am I doing to offer something to you? You know, obviously like these discount codes for jewelry and stuff, that's gorgeous. Clothing, that's a way to give back. The other thing is I have knowledge. Like I know how to start a business. I know things about business, the ins, the outs of bars, restaurants. I can help in that way. But I feel like my most valuable thing is probably just like my life experience. Like I've been through some things. I grew up in some things. I've seen a lot of life. I've been through a lot of shit. I mean, everything from, like domestic situations, narcissism, like bipolar, like I've been around some legit things and I've dealt with a lot. So I feel like I could help you out there for sure. I don't have like a cookie cutter background by any means. I don't know if I look like what I've been through or not, but I definitely have a story. But the thing is about my story is like, if I'm going to tell my story, I'm telling other people's story too, which can get a little clouded, a little muddy. Like I said, things I've been through aren't cookie cutter. It's not, some basic stuff. I mean, maybe it is to some people. Some people probably look at my story and be like, girl, quit. And some might be like, whoa, like I had no clue you were dealing with all that or you went through that. So I don't know. And how to even like present it, I don't know, but I've definitely been thinking about it. And maybe we'll get into more things like that. So, we can probably like pick a subject head and then I'll talk about it. But again, the thing is like, if I'm telling my story, I'm telling other people's story. And maybe not everybody wants to relive that or wants to, my perspective may be different than someone else's. So I don't know. But I do think that me as a person, like when I tell you, I could have came out a completely different way. Like I could have came out a different human being. Not saying I'm perfect, not saying I'm shit, I'm not saying I'm anything. But my story is one that like I could have went a completely different direction in my life. Like I could have ended up a lot different. I had all the tools around me. I had all the situations around me that I could have been, I don't know, just a different scenario. And that's why I am so fucking grateful for everything that I have, every last little jewelry I get, every last, I don't care what it is. I get a parking spot at Kroger, bitch. I'm fucking yiked. I'm like, oh, the universe. Like So that's how I can help. I know like some domestic violence things. I know things about narcissism, bipolar, like family dynamics, what impasse, like there's a lot of, they used to call me Dr. Phil's daughter because I always wanted to like figure people's like, oh, well, you're probably like this because you were ignored and wasn't given enough attention as a child, or like, you're dating men like this because your dad was an asshole. Like it's just life lessons that cannot be taught in a classroom. It can't be taught, you know what I mean? And I'm going to say it one last time. When I say my story, I'm telling other people's story. And I would never want to like offend anyone or just bring up mountains of bullshit. But if it's in the scenario, like I've been brought to do this for a reason. Like there's a reason that I'm on YouTube and I'm making these videos. And I have to believe that it's something deeper than just influencer, which is, I hate that word. I do not like that word at all. They should have came up with a way better name for that. Influencer, a little bit cringy, but I want to give back more than just, this material shit. Like the knowledge that I have and the things I've been through are probably way more valuable than than a discount code, you know? And don't get me wrong, I truly am grateful for every last thing. I promise you. Like I get it. Like I get it. I get where I'm sitting. Like I get it. You know, I really do get it. I'd like to think I'm somewhat self-aware of, you know, I'm blessed. I'm fucking so blessed. It's ridiculous. But I think a lot of that comes from, like, I call it God. I don't know, you can call it source, you can call it whatever you want to, the universe, aliens, I don't care. Whatever you believe in, but like, I really believe in my situation, God knows my intention, he knows my heart. And so he blesses me. Like I said, like I could have went a different way. I could have took a very easy, you know, kind of path. And I'm not saying I never did. Like I definitely went down some slopes for sure. Once I've been knocked down, I've always gotten back up, always. And it's always made me a better person. So. Oh yeah! Yeah, that's a little weekend talk, little weekend update. I don't know if you guys want to see some videos like that of me, just maybe some experiences I've been through, some things I've seen at a young age, some older things, my relationships. You know, I've always been attracted to the deep end for sure. Also, in like the men I've dated, it's always, you know, bad boys, quote unquote bad boys. So I'm trying to get out of that narrative, because like if you keep dating the same person and like expecting different results, like who's the crazy one? Is it them or is it you? Is it them or is it you? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm probably gonna wrap it up here. That was a long talk. That was me spitting off the top of the dome right there, just off the dome. So I don't know. Yeah, if you guys want to see some more, like, I just feel like it's more quality, more like life shit, you know, more important, I guess is the word. Anywho, thanks for listening to me ramble. If you made it this far, you already know. You already know. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.